Right, hello, welcome to the Pale Moon Circus. I'm your host, Pale Moon's Juggler. Welcome to this channel. If you're first, don't forget to hit the subscribe. If you like the content, please hit the like button and don't forget to share it with your friends if they have a doubt how fun Pale Moon can be. Um, so for our first episodes, we're going to start with something old, but nevertheless still aggressive as hell and what Pale Moon should be in my eyes is Silverthorn. As you can see, I'm going very quick through the deck. In the end, you will see some pictures of the deck. I took some pictures of it, so you can also check. Don't mind to ask questions if you're not sure about something. Don't mind to discuss it. You have a comment section below, and yeah, that's it. And I will always try to respond everything if you have any questions or whatever. So let's just start with a great three lineup. We have for Venus Liqueur. Venus Liqueur because she's really good. Her limit break is really impossible. She can't blast two, and you can call a full field. You do that very often if you have to be the first and you also take damage. You have the 4 limit break active on your first 3. This is really cool. I just like it in total. And nevertheless, this is also cross ride, so it's always 13k if you have the original liqueur in your soul. Then, second one, of course, the new Silverthorn Dragon Tamer liqueur, SP, of course waifu. She is very good. I like her better than the old one because she's a LFK basic and limit break is usable, and also the stride effect. When you stride on her and your stride has a call with has a name with Silverthorn in it, just call it over. Every call that you do out of your soul gets 3k, which is a lot if you pair it with the other cards. Then grade 2s. 4. Upright line. 4. Clemens. 4. Mauricia. Why Mauricia? Mauricia is a personal preference. She's a really good pressure in the beginning. When she hits, you can call unit out. And at the end of the turn, it goes back into your soul. Which is really early pressure as possible. Then you have, of course, Upright Line. I don't think I need to explain much, but he's the best of the Silverthorn because every call you do out of your soul and the unit has Silverthorn, you get 3000 on him, which is awesome. And then the second one is Clemens. Clemens is also personal preference. It gets 3k if you have a Venus a liqueur on your Vanguard, which is most of the time because you only play 8 silver. You only play 8 trees and they're all liqueur. So when it hits, goes into soul, call a new unit out, except for Clemens, of course. This is my grade 2 lineup. Then we have a grade 1s. This is back in the time. So you have let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 Irina, 3 Irina. Irina, when you place her on the rear guard or Vanguard, check the top 2, 1 in soul, 1 on bottom. You have the new Cernay. Cernay, what he does is when you are in GB1, you boost the Vanguard with it. After the Vanguard attack, it goes into soul. You can call a new unit out. It doesn't cost much except for a card from your hand, but you will see the deck builds. Normally, you don't have that much cards in hand, and you can miss one. Here we have 4 Zelmas. 4 Zelmas. Why 4 Zelmas? She's like the purple trapezist of Pale Moon. You call her on rear guard from soul or from whatever. Call her from soul. You choose one unit, goes in, and one unit comes out. But it can't be Zelma herself, so you can't loop with her. not a big deal. It's still a strong play, and it's like the heart of your deck. If you have one in your soul, try to get four in your soul, and the circus can begin with it. Then, of course, four PGs. I choose to play the old Lydia PGs because I play also the G guard who calls one unit from the soul, and if she gets in the soul, you have a free perfect guard out of your soul, which is really cool to do, and most of the time unexpected. Then our starting vanguard is no one else as Emily. I choose her because she's just so a nice deck filling. Um, Check the top five, grab a 3, 2, 1 out of it, put them into the soul, and you can do it on your first turn, which is really good. And you can keep spamming her if you need to. With the Zalma, you can put her back out into field to redo it, and you can do it a lot of times. There are a lot of possibilities to call things. Then trigger lineup. As you see, this build is really weird. As you can say, this deck is only built for really strong play. In this deck, the idea behind it is we have to win the match before GB2, and that you can always only do with early pressure, and the whole deck is built on early pressure. Four heals, of course. The new heal, the Fighters Collection one. Then 12 crits. 4 poison juggler put in the soul gets a unit gets +3, just easy. Barking Dragon, the normal one, and then of course Dixie. Dixie is like the best crit of Pale Moon. You just call her, she goes back on the top. On the top, you have a free call, and the crazy thing about this, you can spam them. If you have 4 crits in your soul, you can use the 4 of them to call each time another one. You can still call her out and then recycle everything in the deck, which is pretty good. The only downside is you have to have a liqueur, so it only happens when you're level 3. Extra zone. Let's go. Is 2 millwords. Why 2 millwords? If you need a field and you don't have the needs to get it, you can always use her to call 2. One Harry, I'm very keen on Harry. He's a really good finisher. Not finisher, but he gives a lot of pressure in one turn. If you have the counter blast, you can make 6 attacks, pretty sure. And if you play it right, you can also irritate your opponent by letting them put 2 in the soul. Most of the times they will enjoy it, but they lose. They have 6 attacks to defend. One Kimberly. Kimberly is a GB8. Just call your field full, and every unit gets +5. And Abyss Dragon. Don't know why, but hey, useful. Then our first ride, most of the times, Mystic Liqueur. Mystic Liqueur, 2 rear guards in the soul, 2 soul charge, and then you can call 2 units out of your soul. If you combo this right, this can be already a big attack. Then or most of the time our second stride will be Silver Thorn Dragon Master Venus Liqueur. She's really beautiful. His piece literally beautiful. What she does is a GB3. When you're on GB3, you can choose 2 rear guards, put them in the soul, and she gets a crit, which is really useful because yeah, you never can get to less crit, and also your vanguard gets a crit, which is really good because Pale Moon, especially Silver Thorn, you have a lot of pressure of your rear guard, but never the vanguard. So this one can fix that. And the second one, not to forget, because she will help you to get the GB3, is Counterblast 1 and call a Silver Thorn out of your soul. You also have a flip 1 copy of her. If you read it at first, it looks really expensive, but in the end, it's balanced enough to use it right. So, yeah. Then the G guards. I play 5 G guards because no, I forgot one. Fairfield. I don't think I need to explain it. Well, I do it anyway. If you are Generation Break 3, Counterblast 2, one from the soul, one from the discard into your deck, and you can call one unit who gets one plus 10 and plus crit. If you Soul Blast 2 more, it can be hit. At the end of the turn, it returns. This is our Fairfield. Our G Guards. One Furnival, two Wandering Dragons, and two Cold Hearts. Wandering Dragons is just cool, like I told you before. If you soul charge a trigger and you want him out of it, like a heal trigger, which happens a lot, even though if you don't want to, you can blast him out. In defense, it's going to be 25, and you have a free soul charge, so you can replace him with something more, or Cold Heart with something more. It could be more useful than the trigger who was standing there. So it's really good. And then Mega Trick, top 3, 1 in the soul, 2 on bottom. And then the last but not least are Kinesis Mega Trick Cold Heart. He's okay because when you have a 3 in your soul, 1, 2, 3, 0, he gets 15,000 more, so it became 30,000. It's not that impressive, but it can be a lifesaver. So that is all about the deck. As you can see, it's a really straightforward list. The deal with it is just to hit hard, hit fast, and try to hit them. Even if you don't hit them, they have to discard cards from their hands, which can literally be dreadful. And then if you can crit them very, very fast because of your 12 crit, it's going to be painful as hell to guard against it. So this was it. This was our silver turn. I hope you enjoyed it. Next video will be about the combos and how to fill your field with it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.